Hey, what's up guys, it's your boy Let Me Win, coming back at you with another video today. And as you can see by the thumbnail, today's video is going to be kind of about superhumans. I use Superman because, you know, he's pretty much superhuman. He has all the superhuman attributes and abilities, and that's kind of where the idea, you know, originated from. So guys, a main thing I wanted to talk about in this video is adrenaline. Adrenaline is going to be the most important thing to get out of this video. If you get anything out of it, get adrenaline from it. And I just want to talk about that spawn real quick. That spawn was total garbage. That just shows you the spawns in Advanced Warfare. They are so bad. But getting back to the video, adrenaline is a self-made drug, pretty much. It's something that runs through your body, and it kicks in when it needs to. And I know that adrenaline kind of gives you these superhuman capabilities of some sorts. Like in some cases when people get in car crashes and maybe a door is stuck and they can't get it, and if they're just, you know, normal and they don't really have that adrenaline running through their body, they can't really, you know, nudge that door open or get it open. But if they have that adrenaline, they might be able to give it that extra strength and have that will and whatever they need to get that door open. And I've kind of had a personal experience with this. When I went paintballing, when I first went paintballing, I wasn't sure what to expect. I was kind of scared, kind of nervous, because I know people said that it hurt. And the pain I wasn't really worried about. I was just worried about making stupid mistakes and going out there and always getting shot. I know that people said it always hurt, but guys, when you have that adrenaline running through you, if you're playing paintball, and if you don't have adrenaline running through you when you're playing paintball or when you're in a situation like that, something's wrong with you guys, because that whole time that I was playing, I always had adrenaline and it was always coming through my body, and I always kind of felt like this hype, like, you know, when your favorite song comes on and you know that it's your hype song, or you're about to hit the gym and you know you have to play the song because it gets you hyped up. That's kind of the way I felt when I was playing paintball the whole time. It felt amazing. And I noticed that when I was getting shot a lot, like, I don't want to say like I wasn't getting shot in my body a lot, but in my right thigh especially, for some reason I was always getting shot. Like, that's where I would mostly get hit. And it was like, it didn't even hurt when I got hit when we were actually playing, but once the game ended and, you know, we would sit out for maybe 5 minutes to take a break or whatever, I kind of started feeling the pain. But then I started realizing that's because of the adrenaline, because once I went right back in, it didn't hurt. And I noticed this a lot when we played this one game. It was called Capture the Diamond or something like that, and there was pretty much just like four like trailers put together in a diamond shape, and we would have to go in and pretty much take it over from the other team. And guys, this game was literally the stupidest game. I don't want to rant on it real quick, but it was the dumbest game ever made. You know, nobody got out of spawns. We'd all get spawn trapped. Even, like, it kind of just depended on which side you were on, but it was horrible. But I noticed that since it was pretty much all chaotic, you had a lot of adrenaline. And once I got shot the first time and I was coming out of the door to go to my spawn, somebody lit me up with like 3 or 4 paintballs right in the back of my shoulder. And those, like, the door, like door to door where I was from, where the dude was at, they were pretty close. And this one actually like hurt, guys. I was like, wow, that one actually kind of hurt a little bit. But I noticed that's because once I was coming out, I started feeling that adrenaline like come off, because the edge was coming off, and I was kind of mad at the game. Like, I was like, why did the referees make us play this game? It was really stupid. And I started feeling more rage than adrenaline. And you don't really want to do that, guys, because then it turns into something else. And adrenaline gives you that extra, I want to say, like, ability. I kind of want to say it gives you all the attributes of something that you would want to have. And like I said, it's a self-made drug where you want it. And I know this because there's adrenaline junkies, and these adrenaline junkies will go out and do crazy things like skydive or cliff jump or base jump, bungee jump from really high places, and they would do stuff that normal people really wouldn't do. And I kind of noticed, like, me myself, I'm not that big of an adrenaline junkie. It does feel good, but I'm not really someone who goes out and seeks adventure, pretty much, I want to say. I'm pretty much just a chill guy who plays Call of Duty, works out, and, you know, that's it. That's all I do. But I do like to get that adrenaline edge every once in a while, like paintball. It was time. I wanted it. I wanted to go play paintball to see how different it was from Call of Duty, first of all. And then, you know, I kind of knew that it was going to give me that adrenaline rush. And I something else that gives me adrenaline rushes is like roller coasters and rides and stuff like that. Because, guys, when I was younger, I really didn't like roller coasters whatsoever. I had a big fear of them. I didn't want to get on one ever. I hated them. I did not want to go on a roller coaster, but as I got older, I started getting on them, and it got really fun, and it always gave me that adrenaline rush, and it made me feel really good. And that's another thing with heights, like on the gondolas. I really didn't like to go on them, but once I started going on them, it kind of made me spread out, and I was like, wow, this is actually really cool. And that's just one of my adrenaline junkie type things. Another thing that gives me a big adrenaline rush is working out, guys. And if you can get an adrenaline rush out of working out, that's the best thing you can ever do. Oh, and COD too, guys. You will never get a bigger adrenaline rush than when you're in a 1v3 S&D. Odds are stacked against you. You end up clutching it up. You take the game. You win it for your squad, and it feels so amazing. You feel like you're on the top of the world, and it feels so great. You'll never get a bigger adrenaline rush ever than when you do that. And I think that's why my very favorite pro player, Scumpy, Optic Scumpy, like, loves to compete. I think Optic Nade he lost that feeling of adrenaline rush. He didn't really want to do it anymore, but Scumpy stepped in, and I noticed that that's what he's always hype. He loves the game. He has a big love for it, and he loves that adrenaline rush. That's pretty much all this video is going to be about, guys. Thanks for watching. Subscribe if you're new. Like the video. Share it with your friends. Guys, this has been your boy Let Me Win, and I'm out. See ya!